Hello everyone, today on Jaden Pokemon we have a brand new Transformers War for Cybertron Out of Bounds video. So since the last video I made on this game I have found two new Out of Bounds glitches. Both of them are pretty easy to do. They take a little bit of, a little bit of doing, but they're not too hard. So I'm going to show you where each of those are. So they're both in um, Chapter 6. So the first one is going to the closest checkpoint is going to be Road to the Decagon. So you're going to select that. You want to select Bumblebee for this particular part of the game when you're looking for out of bounds glitches because he's the smallest and he has a dash. So he's the most convenient to do this sort of glitch with. So I'll show you when it is. It's a little bit later into this particular level. Just kind of go through this as quickly as you can. You don't really need to worry about anything going on. Another thing is, I guarantee you there are more glitches in this game I have not found yet. 100% there are. So if you find any cool out of bounds glitches, make a YouTube video about it and shoot me a link in the description, or not in the comment section rather, and I'll watch it, and that'll be awesome. Because I mean, it's really fun to glitch hunt in this game, with how fun the movement is, and like how it's just an enjoyable game to glitch hunt in general. So. It's this segment here, the sniper segment. There's an out of bounds here, and there's another one just after this, actually. So, you wanted to get rid of all the snipers on this part first, because the snipers will do a lot of damage if you're not careful. So it's a pretty cool glitch. It's very similar to the other glitch that I made a video on, actually, as far as how it's actually performed. It uses the same movement tech as that other glitch. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is it right here. So what we're going to be doing, I'll explain the movement tech first. If you haven't seen my previous video on this, that one was not screen recorded because I didn't have this game on PC at the time. It was kind of a janky video, so I'll probably re-record that on PC as well at some point. But for now, what you're going to do, so when you double jump, you don't quite have enough height, if you look, to make it on top of this pipe thing here, this like half circle. You don't have enough height, if you see. Just barely. But in this game, there is a glitch where if you double jump and just at the right time you transform, at the right time in your jump, you will get a boost of height. And with that boost of height, it's a little tricky, but with that boost of height, you can mess it up completely because you're an idiot. But that's the idea. So with that boost of height, um, you can get on top of places you're not supposed to be. This is what allows you to get out of bounds in a lot of different areas in the game. So I did this earlier. There you go. So you just want to do that glitch. You want to transform just once your double jump is starting to get the boost from the second jump. That's when you want to transform. So now you're up here. You're not supposed to be able to get up here. And now you can do it again to get up on this, which again, not supposed to be on this. Then you can do it again to get up here. And now you're where that sniper was shooting you before, and you're definitely not supposed to be up here. There's no way to normally get up here aside from using this glitch. So now, it's really cool. This is technically out of bounds, but there's not a whole lot to see at this particular part. But we can even get up there on that whole part, and I'll show you how to do that too. It's pretty cool, and you can get on that, and it's something really cool. I'll show you how to do everything. So, basically, let me find it. This bit here, if you do a boost, which is that glitch I showed you a second ago, you can get on to this part, then you can just do a normal double jump to get on there, normal jump on there. And now what you can do is you can almost get up onto there. So it's the exact same, it's a carbon copy, just flipped, I believe, on that side. So just do the same thing, but over here. So you see, this one's a little bit more tricky because you have some spots you can fall off of. But you can do the same glitch, and you can go over here. Most of this isn't solid. A good tip if you're ever out of bounds in this game and you want to do some exploration, if you shoot something and there's no bullet impact, that means it isn't solid. So like this, you can tell is solid because it has a bullet impact. That effect right there, that doesn't have that. So if I jump down onto that, I just fall through the ground and go into the void and die. So double jump right here. You might need to do a boosted jump actually. No, you can do it on this. And this is the trickiest part. So to get up there, basically what you have to do is that. So that was a little bit janky, but basically what you're doing, do a double jump, do the boost, land on that part, and then you're going to have to boost up here and hopefully have enough traction, enough, just get high enough to where you can boost up it in vehicle mode. And then once you do that, you're up here. And this is a really cool view. There's a lot of neat stuff you can see, like these flying transformers that are flying around. You can actually see kind of where they go. You can see how they work. It's pretty neat. And again, you're not supposed to be able to get up here, but you can see into the void down there where they didn't bother to put anything because you're not supposed to be able to see it, which is really neat. So what's cool about this is this allows you to get into another spot, which I'll show you in a second. You see, there's some neat stuff you can see. You can see into the void where they didn't put anything there. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool out of bounds glitch. So there's quite a lot that you can do with this. The main cool thing that I like to do is go over to this bit here and do the boost. Get onto this part, and again, if something has a bullet impact, that usually means it's solid. It's not 100% of the time. There's certain exceptions to it. But for all of this stuff, you can see if you shoot it and it leaves a mark, that means it's solid. So like that there, you can jump on. This here, you can jump on. This here, you can jump on. So, okay. So technically, there's a door right there you would be going through if you're playing it properly. You'd complete this section, go through that door, go into that cutscene in there, and then Soundwave's over there. But since we're out of bounds, what we're going to do instead is we're going to jump on this. We're going to do another boosted double jump, get onto this. We're going to do, I think you can just do a normal double jump for that. Yes, you can. And now we can get all up here, and we're totally above the map right now. So it's pretty cool. And then, I don't know if you can see Soundwave. I don't know if he shows up at this point, but basically, it's cool because if you do this, can you see Soundwave? I don't know if you can or not. He might be somewhere else in the map because he's not right there. So these guys, you can see them spawn in. Normally you fight them in a minute, but you can see them spawn in, which is really cool. So I'm trying to see if I can see Soundwave A-posing anywhere, and you can see all the different Decepticons A-posing, which is a neat little touch. Or it's not a touch, but it's a neat, it's a neat thing. You're not supposed to be able to see any of this, and you can see he just spawns in and then hops down and comes and fights you. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, actually. I think it's really neat. And the invisible walls are a bit tricky here. You can make it work if you're careful. So if you come down here, I believe there's a way that I did it before. There is a way to get back inbound. See, it's just a circle box. See, now you can actually see me falling into the void. But that's the out of bounds glitch. There's probably some more stuff you can find. Matter of fact, I guarantee there's some more cool stuff you can find in there. Like there's that. I don't even know what that is, but it's cool looking. So yeah, it's a pretty cool glitch. I'll go ahead and show you the next one. The next one is also in the same chapter. It's just it is Icon Speedway, I believe. So again, pick Bumblebee. I mean, you don't have to pick Bumblebee. You can pick whoever you want, but Bumblebee's just the smallest, so he's easiest to maneuver out of bounds, I've found, So this one's pretty cool also. It's it's a different technique than the other ones that I've shown you so far on this channel. Um, it uses a totally different process, but I'll show you. I'll make it pretty clear. It's a little bit more complex than the last one, but you should still be able to do it. It's not that hard. So just play through this level normally. Just play through this how you normally would. And I should also mention all these glitches can be done on Xbox 360 and PS3. But I happen to be on the PC version of the game, but they can be done on anything. So, well, I would assume. I haven't actually tried them, but I would see no reason why they shouldn't be able to be done. So here we're at the area right here. So kill the enemies in this area, just to make it easier so you don't have to deal with them. Okay, so this is another instance of using the double jump to get out of bounds, kind of, but it's also in a different way. You'll see. So what you're going to want to do. So we're right here. I'll let you get your bearings. So we drove out of that pipe, landed in here, shot some guys down. So this broken, it's like the rings that hold up this energy shield for the highway, but it's one of these that are broken. Jump onto this, and brush up as far to the right as you can. So I'm holding right now, but there's an invisible wall, so I can't go any further right. So what you want to do is do the boosted double jump glitch, and get on top of this. I will say it's much easier to do this with a controller. So it's called DS4. DS4 that's what the software is that you can use to make this game work with a controller on PC. I believe it has native support for an Xbox 360 controller, but it does not for a PS4 or 5 controller, which is what I'm using. I'm using a PS5 controller to do this. So this part here, it looks like it has collision, right? But if you do this, it actually doesn't. You can go right through it. Which is why I was saying earlier, sometimes that whole thing with, having a bullet impact meaning it has collision is not always true. So for this, it's a little bit tricky. I kind of messed it up right here. I'll do that again. But the idea is, see, I didn't get the jump right there. I messed it up. I messed up the timing. Basically, for some reason, in certain out-of-bounds sections, when you boost, you'll be propelled upwards through the air. I don't know why that happens. I've tested with it a little bit. It's consistent. It happens pretty much every single time I've ever tried it. But I have no idea why it actually does that. But so just jump, jump onto that, do the double jump, boost it up onto that, then through this arch piece. You want to aim kind of in between this part up here and this part here. And like the rest of this, I believe, has collision. Yeah, like this up here has collision, so I don't know why the rest of it doesn't. But anyway, this is solid here, so you can stand on this. This is solid over here. But you'll notice that up here, there is no invisible wall separating these two. So if you want, you can jump onto that and get out of bounds on top of the route you would normally take, because you would normally just drive down that. And you can do that if you want. Or you can jump down on to this one, which you are not normally supposed to be able to get to. Which is very interesting in my opinion. So you can go back all the way over here if you want. Or maybe you can't. No, it appears there's an invisible wall. Okay, I haven't actually tried that before. But basically, you can see it's kind of neat. You can see these guys, they normally have an animation, but they're just A-posing right now. So this is a bit tricky. That there does not have collision. If it did, this would be a lot easier, but it does not have collision. So what you're going to have to do is drop down here. This has collision in here. So hang on, let me make sure you can't go back through this pipe. You probably just can't because of the invisible wall. Oh no, now you can. That's interesting. So does this have collision? It does. Okay. Well, still, it's cool to be able to get in here. You're not normally supposed to be able to get in here, so that's really neat. But anyway, that's not the main part of it. If you do what I'm doing right now, you might actually have to be playing Ratchet or a character with a boost to be able to do this. Oh no, you can clear it easily. So do that. You're just going to have to time that jump and just land right here. And this spot is interesting because this wall you would think would be solid, but if you drive into this, it actually um, is not solid. So I messed it up there. What you're trying to do is you're trying to boost upwards again, like we did in that other out of bounds section. Here's another really good look at the map from below. I'll give that one more shot. You get the idea. That's the out of bounds. It's just a bit tricky. So basically, you're gonna once you're in that wall, you're gonna go up and to the left. Once you get propelled from the out of bounds for some reason, I'm not sure how that works exactly, but it's pretty consistent. So here's the checkpoint. It's just right here. It's not a huge setback. Let's see. Oh crap, I messed that up. Well, anyway, you get the idea. So that's the out of bounds. It's pretty cool. I'm sure there's some neat stuff you can find in here. Some of this might have collision that I haven't tested yet. I don't know. That's what's great about doing stuff like this is experimentation. Figuring it out, figuring out where to go, what you can do, what you can't do, that sort of stuff. And that's why I enjoyed this so much. So this is the fourth, fifth. There's quite a few out of bounds glitches in this game. So this is the second video I'm making of them. This is two in one video. Um, I'm trying to think real quick. I guess I will show you. Make a remake of some of the other glitches in this game. I'll do two more that I know of. Actually, I'll do. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. While I'm here, I'll just do both of the ones that I know of. So let me try and remember where. So it's just before. Hmm. It's not that. It's not that. I guess I can look at my old video real quick. 2 seconds, guys. I look at my old video just to see where um this glitch is real quick. Did I make a video on it? I guess I didn't. Okay, well, it's. Hmm. Let me try this here. I don't think this is it. I can show you where the other one is because the other one is straightforward. So this will be 3 in this video. Sorry about that. I totally had a brain fart on where that glitch is. I'll do Optimus for this actually, because you can still do it with Optimus. There's no reason why you can't. But you see, Optimus isn't quite as mobile. He's slower, so it makes doing out of bounds glitches a little bit less easy with him, which is why you want to do it with the smaller characters traditionally. He does have a boost in vehicle mode, which is really nice. Ratchet also has this, Bumblebee does not. And that extra speed can come in handy at um, certain parts um, in doing these out of bounds glitches, but it's just not the reduced mobility isn't worth it in my opinion. I would normally play Optimus though if I was just playing this game. He's my favorite character for these levels. I like his gun the best for sure. This one's a little bit ahead. I'll show you. So it's a bit in front of our last one, I believe. So we did that last one. We got out of bounds on top of the Speedway thing. This one is a similar idea. Oh crap. Okay, we're getting there. It just takes just a second to get to this one because it's a little bit ahead of where you would normally be. I believe it's just in here. Yeah, it's just through here. Okay, so you're gonna want to hop in here. I'm gonna grab that health real quick. And this is one that I have definitely made a video on. But it's I'm just gonna go ahead and re-show this to you while I'm here making this one. You know what was happening to that guy. Where'd you go? There you are. Alrighty. So, now that we have these enemies dealt with, you're gonna come up here, jump on this thing, do the boost jump onto that. You're out of bounds at this point, you're not supposed to be able to get right here. Do another boosted jump, and then boost mid-air in your vehicle mode onto this thing. Do another boosted jump, get onto this thing, and now you can pretty much go wherever you want. You can get up onto that little platform there and hop up into there if you want. You might be able to get up here. I haven't tried it. Yeah, you can get up here. You can get up onto this thing. You can get up onto this and actually go to the latter part of the level before it's... Well, I fell off, but you can hop onto that bridge there, and then go into the other side of the level before it's loaded and see some cool stuff. So yeah, that's 3 out of bounds glitches. They are all relatively easy to do. They take a little bit of finesse, but you'll be able to get it. I recommend trying to use the controller because the smoother movement is definitely helpful. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.